profit. Hey everyone, long time no see. So how have you guys been? I just started back to school, so things are super busy right now, and I got a job, so life, I really hope I can stay consistent on here though. But I hope you guys are doing great. And I just want to come on here and talk about YouTube. Now I know, well, this is pretty random considering the things that I normally talk about on here, but I want to say YouTube is really one of the best platforms there is to be on. And I'm gonna go through the reasons with you. First of all, the community on YouTube is so unlike anything else. I have been on every platform you can think of. I've been on TikTok, I've been on Instagram. Now I'm on Red Note because apparently TikTok's getting banned in the US, and it seems really fun to be on Red Note. So now I'm on Red Note. That's super fun. But when you really think about it, YouTube has always been the OG type of social media platform. And there's a reason for that. YouTube is the OG because, first of all, it was one of the first video streaming platforms ever. So that in itself shows the innovative part of YouTube, and just how it was the main video sharing platform. That's what it was meant to be, because clearly there wasn't much else video sharing platforms. Then came to be Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that. And you can see that these other platforms try to copy YouTube in a way, in that their base is being short form content. When you have short form content, you can't really develop that much of a connection with your audience as much as with YouTube. When you are on YouTube, your audience can go back and they can search your videos and search whatever you were talking about that time, and search this and search that. Those platforms, what I've realized is that you cannot be searching stuff on there to find a good video that you remember your favorite creator made, and you have to scroll all the way down to the page. So YouTube in itself is much easier. It's much easier for your community to be connected to you. Your videos are posted and they're there forever to be replayed over and over and over again, so your audience and community can watch it. And that's so cool. That means a lot to me. As a video creator, whatever you want to call it, influencer, whatever, I truly enjoy the fact that my community can come on here and just watch my videos, and it's literally the best thing ever. They don't have to be oh, what was that one video where she was talking about this, she was talking about that. No, they know my style of videos, and they can come back and they can just search it. Secondly, YouTube has more. And we know this is a big one, the profit off of YouTube in the end, I believe, is much more compounding over any other social media platform. Let me explain why. As I said, I've been on Instagram, I've been on TikTok. The way that you get money on these platforms is that you get brand deals. Brand deals are what most influencers and creators are living off of, and what they're working for and creating videos for. So when you have those brand deals, those are one-off things. You can still have a connection with the brand, but over and over again, you would have to reach back out to that brand, or they would have to reach back out to you. And that's not even the problem. The problem is that when you are on YouTube, you post your video and it just sits there, and it compounds if you're getting ad revenue, and it compounds in reaching an audience. Your videos don't ever go away. Your views don't ever go away. When you're monetized, you get paid for the videos that you have up, and it just compounds and compounds and compounds. You could post a video 5 years ago, then it randomly blew up, and now you're getting paid. once you're monetized. You know, you get what I'm saying? So it's like the long-term investment of it is the best thing I've ever seen in a social media platform. And honestly, what gets you there is consistency though. But once you reach there, it's only up. That's what I mean, because when you reach there for TikTok, for example, it's short form. People are scrolling like this. Their attention spans are slow. I don't know anything about creator fund of TikTok. I don't live in the US, but when you're in the US, you get a creator fund, and like I know that you have to, like, your videos have to reach a certain number, and like for you to get paid from the creator fund. And your videos, even though they're paying you, I think it goes back to the point I said before, where like you need to keep posting certain types of videos and certain lengths of videos in order to get paid. And that's not how YouTube works. You post your video and that's it. Once they don't block you or flag you or anything, you get paid. So that's the other thing I wanted to say. YouTube is very much the best long-term it's the best long-term, what do you call it, guys, help me out here, the best long-term investment that you can make in a social media platform. YouTube is it. Please guys, don't take it from anybody else, take it from me. And thirdly, I would genuinely say that YouTube, it tests you as a person, and it tests your consistency as a business person, etc. Let me tell you why. Look at how much subscribers I have now. How much do you think I have? As of right now, I have 47 subscribers. I still think I'm the biggest thing since sliced bread, you know? So it doesn't really faze me about having 47 subscribers. I know I'll get there eventually. Once I don't give up, once I stay consistent. When it's my time, it's my time. Wait, guys, take a bite of this. Take a bite. Hear that bit of ASMR there. But back to what I was saying. YouTube is one of those platforms where you will never ever, sorry guys, you will never ever reap the benefits if you're not super consistent. That's one of the things I've realized on here. It's no easy feat. It is super hard. And I would say the advantage with being on other short form platforms though is that you are able to send those people over to your YouTube, so you're growing faster because you're on another platform. But that still doesn't solve the issue of consistency, because not everybody is just gonna flock over to YouTube just because you're famous on TikTok. That's kind of not how it works. You still have to work consistently in order to reap the benefits. Brand deals, ad revenue, starting a business, starting merchandise of your own brand, building your personal brand, whatever it is, YouTube is the place to be, honestly. And another thing I wanted to say is that if you can't be consistent on a social media platform, it says a lot about your life. And I'm not even talking to you guys alone. I'm not talking down to you. I'm talking to myself too. Because me personally, it's been hard to be consistent. But I know I have a bigger goal in mind, and that's just what keeps me going, you know. Honestly, I would not be consistent if I didn't have my why. So with YouTube, you really have to have your why, or you're not gonna reach anywhere. Trust me. It's super hard to be consistent. I know in some cases, you know, depression, maybe anxious, a lot of things. It's life. We go through everything in life sometimes, and that keeps us from being very persistent in our goals. But when you keep the bigger picture in mind, that keeps you on track. And I'm speaking from experience. I have been on TikTok for like a month now. I've been trying to grow my TikTok, but it's been slow. It's been kind of slow, but I just have this thing in the back of my mind. I knew I know that I'm always meant for stardom, and that's why I just keep going. It's really weird to describe. It's really the indescribable. Sorry, I don't know the word, but I can't really describe it. But I know personally to myself that I am destined for something better, something greater, and that's what keeps me going all the time. And I would urge you guys, if you need a reason, you need to find out your why. I learned this at my pageant too, and this applies to YouTube a lot. Because if you don't know your why, you're gonna give up. Point blank, period. So another thing I wanted to say is that YouTube, sorry y'all, I don't feel like editing this video at all. I'm so sorry. But next thing I also wanted to say is that YouTube is a long-term investment, and that's how you need to look at it, like an actual business that you're investing in. Sorry y'all, I have chocolate in my teeth. But YouTube is a long-term investment, and that you have to keep putting in the work and putting in the effort in order to see progress eventually. And you have to trust that you will see progress in order to keep going. Think of it like a bank, and like your savings account or whatever account you have, and you're investing when you put your money to save, and it just builds back its value. And that's the same thing here, because one thing about YouTube is that you're not gonna see the progress right away. I know there's a lot of people saying, oh, small channels are growing fast. Yeah, sure, maybe they are. That's great, actually. I'm not saying that's not happening. But you also have to keep in mind that you can't chance it on a time period as well. And I'm learning that as well as going along this journey of YouTube, because I want it now. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, is that really realistic? I might get too ahead of myself. I have to really sit down and realize that I have to play the long game. I can't play the short game, because if I do, then what if everything does come quickly? I feel like that even kind of makes it less enjoyable. Look at so many big YouTubers. They started when the app was fresh, and they have 20 million, 100 million now, whatever, millions and millions of subscribers, and now they're reaping the benefit of their past action. You can't get on here and sit down for 2 days, post 2 little videos, and be like, not 1K subscribers yet, not 4,000 watch hours yet, oh no. You can't, because that means you're impatient, and that means you do not want to invest in yourself. And don't feel bad, because I struggle with this too. Look, I am the type of person where I start something and I immediately stop if I'm not seeing progress, or if I'm not seeing what I want to see right away. And normally I just want things quick. It's like Tyler. Y'all know Tyler, South African singer. She posted this video of her singing on YouTube, and she thought it was gonna blow up overnight and she was gonna become this famous singer. That didn't happen. But guess what? She did eventually blow up, because she believed in what she could do, and she believed in her authenticity, in who she was, in being a singer, and she never changed that. So when it was time for her to blow up, no, people could look back at her and be like, oh, she was always like that. She was always a good singer. She was always consistent. She was always a pusher. She was always a star, because that's what she is. And that's how we have to think about this YouTube journey. We have to think of it as a long-term investment and something that we actually, truly, really want. Also, trust God, because for your life, trust the Lord that your life will be preserved, so you can see the benefit of your action. And I know how it feels. You definitely feel impatient. I feel impatient too. I'm like, I want it now. Even right now, I want it now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I know that I've suffered long enough in life where I deserve to see the benefit of something that I'm doing now. And that's exactly how I feel. But I still have to tell myself that I have to be patient, because it's not the quickest one who wins. It's the most calculated, strategic person who wins. And I just want to say, if you need some encouragement, look at your biggest YouTubers. The long-term investment that they have put in. Like, one of my favorite YouTubers is Corey's Kitchen. He started posting videos like, what, 14 years ago, 13 years ago? It took him, years and years to build that huge fan base and committed fan base that he has now. One of the things that you have to look forward to as well is not only the financial benefits, but look forward to having a community that you actually love and that actually loves you. People, that is one of the only things I want. I just want to be able to share my skills, whatever that may be, and be able to share it with people who appreciate it and with people who will support me no matter what I do, and that I will love till the end of time. That's the best thing we could ever have, because I feel like we get so caught up in material stuff. I don't have a 1K subscribers yet. I don't have 4,000 watch hours yet. I need the money. Yes, we do need the money. Prioritize the money too. But what I'm saying is that you sometimes, to take your mind off of the progress that you have now, if you're not where you want to be, you have to look at something that is not as materialistic. Look at values, morals, people who support your values and morals, people who already support the things that you share on here. Because you can't tell me there's not one comment encouraging you on your channel. I have had comments on my channels that encourage me, and I have 47 subscribers, and I'm thankful for every single one. I already think I'm a star, if I'm being honest, and you have to think about yourself like that too, or else who's gonna tell you you're a star? No one's gonna come up to you and tell you you're a star unless you act like it. So put in that consistency, put in that work, put in all the efforts that you can, even if you are not sure if you'll see the benefit, because you'll look back on it and you'll be like, oh, I really did that. I really pushed through a hard time online where I was sharing my journey with other people, even if I haven't reached the financial benefits of it yet. And I really think that's something that will help you guys, because I myself have to tell myself that every day. Like, it's a everyday battle. Comment everyday battle if you made it this far. It's an everyday battle. If you go to my family, they know the type of person I am. They know that I'm multi-talented, multi-passionate, and I just tend to stray in different directions. But the last thing that I want to say is that do not feel confined to a niche, but you still have to have an idea of what you want to do in here and what you want to be known for. Look, I've been thinking of starting a singing channel because I could sing, and I was like, I'm not getting the progress that I want yet. Maybe I need to dig deep of something I actually really love to do and share it with everyone online, and maybe that would make me reach faster, and maybe that will self-fulfill me more. And I would recommend that if you're in the same position that I am in, that you really look back at what you're good at, because once you start posting videos, YouTube, I heard, like, they're like, mostly a lot of it is like AI now, so they register it. And when you are like posting these random things, let's say you put a Fortnite gameplay, and then you post a singing video, then you post what's in my bag, then you post a vlog, your first subscribers are gonna be confused. I'm sorry. I would say wait until you have like 3 or 4 videos in the same thing with people, even 20 people, 10 people who know you now, and then you can transition, because at least you have, like, at the beginning of your channel, like a base of who you are. And I don't know if I'm gonna start a separate singing channel, but maybe you guys can let me know. Do you guys want to hear me sing on here? I feel like I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, but yes, I got my braces off, guys, and please, YouTube is a translation, it's a parallel of your actual life. So if you can't be consistent on YouTube to reap the benefits, hold me accountable too, because I'm here yapping. I'm not acting like I'm better though, because I'm not. I'm struggling the same as you guys are, which is why you're probably watching this video. But if you need motivation, I would say take my tips, look at what I've said to you, and I love you guys so much. Bye. Oh, I got my braces off, by the way. Yeah, comment if you got anything valuable from this video, and my cake pop is almost finished. So yeah, love y'all. Bye.